Welcome everybody. Welcome back once again to the ACORIA Gaming eSport League right here on the Spain GP. This time around, we'll be rocking it out with the Tier 1 drivers. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, this, you know what it is. It's all the close combat battles that we're going to be seeing. Hopefully you got your snacks, your drinks, and you hang on tight to the edge of your sofa or seat, because this is going to be one beautiful, insane race that we're going to be seeing here today. So I'm hoping you guys are ready to rumble as usual right here on the beautiful Spain Grand Prix. Right, so as we're looking at this beautiful track layout, it's got two DRS zone, which is the start-finish DRS zone and the back straight DRS zone right up there at the back of the track. Most of this track is comprised of pretty much a lot of medium speed to high speed turns. So let's look at the drivers standing. So right here, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Marco Ferri leading the race, pardon me, leading the driver standings with 95 points to his belt, followed by Ladman in second place. And then we have the Lion Lamb in third place right there. I can see that the Lion Lamb and Ladman are real close with their points, so we'll be seeing a lot of battling between the two drivers right there. And we've got Jarvis in fourth place, Shifty in fifth, and sixth place right there we've got Jacques. And we've got Microstatic KG in seventh place right there, and we've got in eighth place Sushi, followed by Mark in Marcus in 10th place. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, and the rest of the grid follows, which is 11th place Wolf, 12th place Zeal, 13th place Drew, 14th place Emo, and then 15th place Drum, followed by Kaiser in 16th place, 17th place taken by Skekski, 18th place by Corsair, and 19th place by Talkers. And finishing off the driver standing, we got Locke in 20th place. Then looking at the constructors, ladies and gentlemen, right here, and we have the Williams leading, followed by the Red Bull, then the Renault, then the Alfa Romeo right behind them, followed right closely behind the Renault to that Alfa. Very much beautiful, quite a tight battle. Definitely going to be seeing that on the field. And then the AlphaTauri in following the Alpha, and then we got Mercedes right there behind the AlphaTauri on the same points of 36 points. That's going to be one interesting battle we're going to be seeing on the road. And it's right there we have the Ferrari after the Mercedes, then the Haas, McLaren. They now finishing touch the racing points, the pink Mercedes that we have right here. So I hope you ladies and gentlemen are ready to rumble, because this is going to be one heck of a beautiful race this evening right here. As you can hear the engines roaring in the background with the drivers already on the outlap, and we're just gonna have to see how this is gonna turn out to be for these guys. So let's get ready to rumble. Let's get onto the track and see what these drivers are up to right now. Right, there we go. As you can see, we've got a lot of drivers who decided to go out onto the track to make sure that they get real good. And we're already getting a lot of thank you from Prince KB, just saying out there for you guys in Tier 1 race, good luck. And we've got a lot of guys already supporting Marco Ferri right there from Egan. And then we've got G-Funk support from Grant. Hey. All right, there's a question right there for Prince KB, asking him if he ain't racing again. He still has opportunity to come through. There is a car and space open for him to try it out, so you can go for it once again. So right here we have Wolf in the McLaren, as he's currently on his hot lap to say, with the medium compound tires. Interesting choice of tires that we have here happening from the McLaren. Not going out for the soft compound yet. As you can see, on the third sector, we've got a bit of yellow there. There might have been a bit of an issue coming from one of the drivers, just having a bit of a shake and bake moment. Oof, that was not a nice line. Oh, we might have a bit of an issue at the pits. Oh, got a bit of an issue coming out. Oh, the guys just really already cracking out, just slowing down to make up some room for the other guys right in front. I thought we were having a bit of an issue coming from the guys right there next to the pits. So right here, we're still on board with Wolf. He seems to have validated his lap so far, so he's just gonna most probably just try set another good lap right there. Lion Lamb just taking provisional pole for 16.2, followed by Marcus with a 16.4. That's going to be quite a close battle of the soft compound tire for those two guys, and Taka just a slight tad behind them in that third place position. So right now we have the Lion Lamb with provisional pole in his Alpha to say, so he's looking real good so far. Meal just kicking it out there. This young boy, he's only 15 years old, giving us a real good time right there of 1 minute 15.7. Yes, that is a blitz fast coming from Emil right there. Right, so let's see how Wolf will be faring out as he gets closer and closer to the finish line, just trying to get the most out of the car, almost going straight into the grass with his McLaren right there, almost going out there for just a bit of garden service to say, but let's see how this goes out. Unfortunately, looks like we've got a bit of traffic coming up. Hopefully that's not going to hold him up. As you can see, the guys are pushing out already to avoid holding up anyone right there, and then we see Wolf giving us a time of 1:18 so far. So let's get on board with Jock right here, who's currently, Sushi's actually just came out into the pit. Jock is right here on his shake and bake lap, getting himself all toasty to say, nice and warm, getting them tires rubbed in with a bit of heat. So far, looks like the medium compound tire can still be a fast set of tires. As you can see, Zeal has posted a 116.073. So that does show that the medium compound tires does have a bit of pace to get in there and take pole position. Ooh. As you can see, right, Jock is definitely not having any of it, and he's just deciding to go pit. So let's get on board right here with Microstatic, who's in the Ferrari. So far, this young man is going to be trying his utmost best to get himself right up top. So let's see how he does as he approaches the beginning of his hot clap, as he's now backed off. Just allow the other drivers to go through. Now here we go, it starts going through on the last corner, and he's almost there. Just start finish, starts his hot lap. Let's see how he goes as he goes through the pitch straight. A lot of speed coming down, and then hitting the speed trap, and then taking that right hander quite with a lot of speed there, nice and neatly done, almost hitting that apex, almost perfect. And he's looking real good so far, just keeping to his racing line, opening up the corner on that right hander, just managing to keep the car in a bit of a higher gear, almost losing the back end, backing off a little bit there, but having a bit of a lockup into the corner, and so far it's looking fairly good right there. Oh, here we go. A lot of support coming for Jock, Michael, Sia, Luke, and the Lion Lamb. And so far it looks like Sia is just really trying his utmost best to get a real good time, and going out a little bit wide, but still keeping the car going so far. Bit of speed carried out on the exit, and here we go. Let's see how he does on this quick right-hander. Flicks the car right in, and then takes another flick on the left. and then slow right-hander coming through, and then goes through the the medium speed right-hander on that last corner. Let's see how he does as he goes through the DRS zone, and there we are with a 116.9 of those medium compound tires. So far he's looking fairly okay with the tires that he has for his current lap. So let's try get on board with one of these drivers right here, Sushi, who's starting his hot lap right here. He's going through the last corner. As he approaches the start finish, he's got into his DRS zone, getting that extra speed with the soft compound tires. DRS wide open, ERS on. Let's see how this is going to turn out for this young man. Doesn't open up the right hander by going out wide, but stays nice and true and nice and true and square with that apex so far. So looks fairly okay, going underneath the Pirelli board, looking okay, carrying out a bit of speed, gets into the third gear, straight into fourth in the middle of the corner, just to get the power down without having to slip out in the back end, just approaching that left hander quite slowly to say, but you'll never know. Ooh, goes in quite deep for the left-right-hander chicane, and so far it's looking like it works for him. Backs off the power almost completely on that high-speed right-hander, having to be a little bit scared most probably to take that right-hander, and looking so good so far. This is beautiful coming from Sushi, as he's already set a time of 116.5. Let's see how this is going to be for Sushi, as he's really trying his utmost best to get himself into a position to take a bit of more. Oh, goes into the pits. Definitely saw that he was not going to make it all the way up top. So we here on board with Jock, who's already on his out lap so far. His teammate G-Funk just sets a 118. And Ladman takes that provisional pole away from Emil. Emil is on a 115.7. Ladman hitting that 115.4. This is a one crazy time that we see from the Ladman right there. So Emil is going to have to real push hard, and you can see we've got a few new drivers going up into that into the top 5 position, as we see Jarvis making it all the way up top and Michael Furry also kicking it up there right top. So let's see how this is going to work out for Jock, as he's trying out those medium compound tires to try and see if he's going to be able to make it up to the top, and it's looking fairly okay so far for this young man, as he powers right through the left to the right hander onto DRS, gets himself a 117.0. Fairly good time right there, almost getting into the 116s with the midfielders. Let's see how this is going to be for the rest of the other guys who are out there on the field. And you can see one of the drivers had a bit of a spin there. It looks like it's a Williams car, which is either between Marcus or Michael Furry. Let's get on board right here with Drew. Drew is one interesting driver to have a look at right now. He's currently on his shake and bake lap, just really focusing on getting those tires heated up, to say. Hopefully he'll be able to get a lot of heat on those tires, get it right, to say. Ooh. Backing away from Jock's hot lap currently, but Drew is still on his out lap, trying to get those tires nice and warm. Oh, Seal goes out with the soft compound tire, takes the fastest time and gets provisional pole, pretty much 1/10 of a second faster than the Ladman. So that's looking real great for him so far. So let's see how Drew fares out as he powers through the last corner, as he's about to start his hot lap. Will he be able to get himself into the top 5 positions right here? The young man in the pink Mercedes going out full out towards the last corner, opening up. He's one of the drivers opening up the first corner by going out into the left and then hitting it straight dead on square with that apex right there. So let's see how this is going to turn out. As we can see, Jock is in the way of Drew. Jock needs to get out of the way as Drew goes out wide on this corner. Oh, hopefully that does not cost him on his quality time. So Drew is really pushing as hard as he can to try and make sure he's faster than his teammate. His teammate is just almost a second faster than him in this quality session so far, and it's looking fairly okay for Drew. As you can see, a lot of drivers are just making up some space for Drew to see if he can outdrive his teammate right there, Tucker. So hopefully Drew will be able to outdrive his teammate and get himself maybe into the top 10 position of this of the starting grid. So let's hold fingers for this young man as he comes through, powering through the last few corners of this track, and is looking fairly confident, going through the right-hander, going through towards the start-finish line, and he gets himself, he does improve, but still does not manage to get a real fast time out of that one right there. Oh, thanks you, Andrew, King Alpha. Thank you very much for the luck for these guys. Hopefully they'll be able to feel the speed from you right there. Well raced, to say, King Alpha. Let's try and get on board with Durham right, who's just left the pits, and so far is on his arc lap, and we can see Emil already also on his arc lap as he. Let's actually get on board right out for Emil as he's in his Alpha and see how this is gonna turn out for this young man. Right, so as we are on board for Emil, just really rocking it out there, just chilling out, just getting those tires nice and toasted. As we can see, G-Funk just retired. Oh my word, unfortunately not been able to make himself get into the top 10 position. He's going to have to start right at the back. But as far as I can see, we've got 2 minutes to go of this quali session, and hopefully some of these drivers will be able to get a really good enough time to get themselves up into top 10, into the top 10 position, to have a real good chance at. The Lion Lamb just posting another blistering fast time right there, a 1:15.2, almost cracking. Getting more retirements from these drivers. Let's see how Emil does so far. This young man is the youngest guy we have in this league, and he's really going out there, opens up the corner, takes that right hander, looking real good right there, and loses the back end as soon as he got onto that chicane right there on the left. Oh, that's definitely not what Emil was looking for, and that's real rough. As you can see right here, Zeal has gone out again, trying to get that first place position, trying to redeem himself so far. So hopefully he'll be able to get himself into the right positions and score himself that podium position. So far we've got provisional pole forward, the lad mine, and he seems to be holding on quite well and tight to that pole position. Let's hope Emil will be able to give him a bit of a run for his money. And Zeal is out here. He's going to be trying out to. Emil retires. Looks like he's going to be staying out for the third place position, hopefully. That is just a provisional position so far. And here we go. On the last few seconds, Zeal decides to go out for another hot blistering lap. Let's see if he'll be able to topple Ladman's fastest time. Jarvis also retiring from the session. That is definitely not looking so great. What happened to Drew? Drew seems to, Drew retired in the pits, basically. His teammate Taka spun out and Drew retired in the pits. As far as I know, he was in the pits when he retired. So here we are on board with Zeal, just really rocking it out there. Just Let's see how he does. As you can see right there, Wolf trying to set another lap. Unfortunately, he's just going to have to settle for that 10th position. That's if Skekski's got something to say about it and try to match up and get a real fast time. As you can see, Zeal really trying to squeeze every corner and every ounce of the track to get a really fast lap. And so far it looks like it might not work up so well for him. Let's see how he does as he's now powering through the last corner. Will he be able to go faster than... Ooh, definitely does go faster than Ladman. Almost breaking that 115 barrier. Whoa, what a blistering lap there coming from our young man there, Zeal. Here we go with Microstatic just getting on board with him. Let's see how he's going to be able to fare out with the times that are right up ahead of him. Will he be able to get himself into the top 3 position? Locks up into that left-hander and it gets straight back onto the power. No drama or anything like that. Just goes out a little bit wide there. Just a little bit of control and gets it back together again. Takes that right-hander. Just not a snap. Hopefully that will be fast enough time for him as he goes through the last corner. Will he be able to get himself in the top 3 positions right here? And neither for him right there. That is so unfortunate that he's not going to be able to get himself all the way up. So right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the qualifying session. Let's see how this turns out for these guys during the race. The times are quite tight right up top, from first place to all the way to 6th place position. So that's going to be one insane race you're going to be seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's have a look on how this is going to fare out for these guys. So we got Zeal in first place position, taken by Ladman in second there. Unfortunately, Zeal came out of nowhere, taking Ladman's position, right? And then Emil in third place, accepting the position that he has. And then we have KG Static right there in 4th place, and then Michael Free 5th, Java 6th, the Lion Lamb in 7th place, Marcus in 8th place, Sushi in 9th, Wolf in 10th. That just about it covers all the points position for the starting grid. And then we got Jock in 11th, 12th is Tucker, and then we have we have Drew in 15th, in 13th, and then Skekski in 14th, and then Drum in 15th, and then right there finishing it off, G-Funk in 16th position. Hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be seeing some real good results coming from these guys. I hope you guys get ready to rumble. You better make sure you go out there and you get some real good snacks right here, because this is going to be one beautiful race that you're going to see here, and definitely going to be seeing a lot of action. And stay tuned, because this is going to be one heck of a race tonight. Ooh, some silence out there on the roads. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, just let me know who you in favor of. Who do you think is going to win this race right here? Who do you think is going to win? Just let me know in the chats there who's going to win this race, because this is going to be one tight race at the top. Not gonna lie, the guys have really competitive times in the top positions, but the question is, who is gonna win this race? Looking real good so far for some of these drivers, and they've shown us a lot of great talent in this tier 1 race. So I'm hoping you guys are ready to rumble, because this is going to be one heck of a beautiful race to have. Right, so as we wait here, still waiting for those comments in the chat. Michael for the win. Here we go. Megan to say Michael for the win. That's definitely, you know, it's a big possibility. A big possibility. Drew. Well, we don't know. Hopefully Drew will be able to win. It's pretty much let's say it's let me try to think of a real cool word or a good word for this. This is optimistic draw coming from Andrew right there, just saying Drew would win the race. You know what? Anything is possible, ladies and gentlemen. Anything is definitely possible. Here we are about to start the race. Let's get cracking, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, as the guys launch off the starting line, they're looking fairly good. Everybody scrambles out for a position. The two McLarens almost going straight into each other. As you can see right there, side by side, Landman takes Zeal's position. And Jarvis just working himself all the way up. It looks like the Lion Lamb has had a bit of a bad start so far. Just trailing out quite wide there coming from the Lion Lamb. And we can see right at the back, the pink Mercedes is just, we got Tucker going out. Got another driver there from the McLaren joining in the pits right there. And it looks like it is Wolf. And now they're side by side together again. Now we're looking at the field. It's just a matter of time that we're going to see somebody just making a move once again. As you can see, as you can see, Jock goes out wide on that on the left-right hander right there, losing a bit of traction so far. We're seeing a bit of wing, Oof! Safety car right there, unfortunately, as we have a driver down. Yossi, that is not what we want. Oh my word. We're just about to get some real good action out here, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, that is definitely not what we want there. Let's see how this is going to turn out for these guys out here. Oh my word. Now on the safety car, will we be getting any drivers? Marco Farid decides to go out into the pits is most probably going to be turning up with some hard compound tires, most probably. Let's have a look. As we can see, the Landman just goes out for a set of mediums again. Interesting. Nobody goes out for the hard compound tires. Everybody's just settling out for a bit of a faster set so far. And we hope that, there we go. We've got, those are the guys who already started with the hard compound tires. But the guys, Drew just going out for a hard compound tires. Told you Drew will be good so far. Okay, Drew is good. But he also decided to go for the pits immediately. Goes out for a set of hard compound tires. And looks like our race leaders are definitely not going to be deciding to go out into the pits for another set of tires. But this is going to be one beautiful race. We had a bit of an itchy start, unfortunately, as we see Macrostatic hit straight onto the wall of the back straight of the Spain GP racetrack. So unfortunately, that is something that we did not want to see. It was a guy who we're going to be looking out for a bit of speed out there on the field to see some more action from him. But unfortunately, that ended up abruptly, and that did not make it all the way to the end. So okay, we got a bit of a meal there, just having a bit of a boo-boo moment so far. These guys are really trying to get the tires and keep them nice and warm. And Ladman should stay away from the safety car, as he's getting a little bit too close to the safety car. It might glitch and tell him to go past the safety car. Definitely, that's something he does not want to see. And that'll just ruin the race if he does do that. So, let's see how this rocks out. Right, so the safety car should be going in on this lap. As you can see, we got Jarvis deciding to go out into the pits for a set of soft compound tires. And there we go. We've had a bit of an interesting one right here. So we have pretty much almost a quarter of the field going out into the pits. I would assume that it's also purely because of a bit of damage coming from the incident that happened on the first lap. So hopefully this is gonna be a good restart with the safety car that we have right here, as the guys are already going out to change some tires. The guys on the harder compounds are really hoping to make it up all the way to the top. So we are seeing a favor of Drew, who's supposed to be making all the way to the top. So he's taking. Oh, we got to see Zeal spinning out there and losing his wing. Unfortunately, he might be in a bit of trouble there, losing out on Drum, getting a 5-second penalty, colliding with Taka. Skekski gets also a 5-second penalty for colliding with another driver. And then we also got G-Funk also getting another getting a penalty for colliding with another driver. This is not looking so great for these drivers as they're starting to get penalties at the beginning of the race. This is not what we want to see. So let's see how this is going to turn out, as we definitely going to have our third place holder Zeal, who's going to be going into the pit, unfortunately, and hopefully that the safety car does not go in on this lap for him. So let's see what set of compound tires will we be going out to change into right here. So ladies and gentlemen, you let me know. Right, ooh, we've got a bit of an issue right here, as we have a driver who's right into the pits, right, Taka. That's Drew's teammates. Andrew, you might be having a bit of bad luck coming from your friend's team, or your teammates crew to say, but hopefully everything will be set right after this whole entire mess. As you can see, Zeal deciding to go out for a set of hard compound tires. G-Funk also going out for a set of hard compound tires. Oh, this is real good, toasty, nice and tasty things that we are seeing out here, ladies and gentlemen. So wow, what a beautiful race so far behind the safety car. Bit of optimism there. But yeah, let's see. So Ladman still leads this race, as we're seeing a lot of drivers going into the pit to go for a change tires on the stand. Oh my word. Jeez, man, Taka, come on. You gotta get yourself in there. Get in the game. Get in the game, Taka. Get in the game. Right, here we go. The safety car will be going in on this lap, and you can see the drivers already bobbing and weaving, trying to get their tires nice and toasty. Will this be a real good, clean restart of the safety car? As you can see, the last two races coming from right behind after they've had a bit of a pit stop. Will they be able to make it up to the top positions? As you can see, Ladman just backing everybody up for that restart of the safety car, just really trying his best to keep everybody behind him. And let's see how this is going to turn out as he goes through the last two corners, the left and the right here. I'm sure he's going to match it going out. There we go. Definitely matches it out in the last corner. How will this work out for some of these drivers right here? Will we be getting any issues or any terrible restart for some of these drivers, as they would have been caught out a little bit? Oh, right there, the McLaren trying to keep the Red Bull actually from actually getting the tow. So Drew's trying to keep drivers from getting tow right there, but so far it looks. Ooh! Once again, just had a bit of an accident right there. Wolf losing his car in the background and just unfortunately spinning out on that corner. Oh, that is definitely something we do not want to have happening for one of our races. So already we're 3 races down. How is this gonna look out? Drew's under a lot of pressure from a guy with a softer compound tire. Zeal is just, Jarvis is just really putting pressure on Drew so far. Let's see how this is going to turn out to be for these guys right here. Ooh. Drew goes out a little bit wide there. Let's get on to safety car once again. Oh my word. This safety car should allow most of these drivers to go out into the pit and go for another set of tires. If I were the guys running with those yes, there we go, soft compound tire drivers, go straight into the pit. So this is going to work out well for some of these drivers, as we can see most of them deciding to go out for a medium set. Ooh, that's interesting strategy right there. As you can see, Marco Ferri now, oh pardon me, yeah, Marco Ferri now leads the race, followed by Jock in second place. Hopefully he'll be able to keep the other drivers away. Drew just getting the fourth place. Oh, Andrew, it looks like you might be in some good luck right there, as Drew's all the way up in fourth place. Okay, so definitely, I shouldn't say good luck, but definitely some skilled pitting happening here. Oof, that is definitely something we don't want to see over and over again. Safety car after safety car after safety car right here, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so as you now sit behind the safety car, we got Marco Ferri leading the pack right now, followed by Jock in second place, Ladman taking the third place position, and these guys are rolling with the medium set currently. And then we got Drew in fourth place with a hard compound, Zio also chilling with a hard compound in fifth place right there, Skieksky following with a set of mediums in sixth place, Druum taking seventh place with a set of soft compound tires. That should get him into a bit of a racy spirit for this young man so far. Oh, welcome to the club, Microstatic. Welcome. Got tapped out in the start, so by the pack. Oh, the chat is on fire there, Lewis. It's just a little bit on fire so far. So this is going to be one beautiful restart right here. As you can see, we've had a few drivers go straight into the pits. Emil also deciding to go into the pits. Emil goes out for a set of medium compound tires, hoping to finish off with a set of softies if you're going to go out of mediums. But so far, it's not looking so great if you're going to destroy those medium compound tires a little bit too early, as we are still super early into the race. Might have to go pit once again. Oh, gee whiz, the dirty air game. Welcome. Alright, so far it's looking fairly desperate for most of these drivers. They're getting a little bit impatient on each and every safety car restart, it looks. As soon as there's a safety car restart, people get a little bit impatient and just crack it out there for a bit. Right, so hopefully now the safety car should be restarting, and we have our race leader Marco Ferri. Will he be able to back everybody up? Oof, we've got Drew right behind the line lamp. Yeah, definitely the safety car is going in on this lap, and let's see how this works out. Will Marco Ferri will he be able to bunch up the pack just enough to get himself a bit of freedom space to launch himself out on that last right hander on the last corner right there? So let's see how this works out for Marco Ferri, as he will be getting a lot of charge coming from Jock and the Lion Lamb, who desperately want to get into a podium position right here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be real hard for the guys of the hard set of tires, which will be Drew and Ziel. We got a pink Mercedes of Drew just spinning out during the warming up of the tires, shaking and baking a little bit too hard. Sushi getting a 5-second penalty right here. Let's have a look so far. All the drivers managed to have a real good getaway, and it looks like everything is fairly clean. Getting a bit of a move happening here on the Williams, coming from the Mercedes of Jock. So we might be seeing Jock making a move on Marco Ferri. So far it looks like Marco Ferri is just Jock trying to suss out a bit of a position or a bit of a hole to go straight into, but so far it's not going to work out for him, as we see the drivers are real close to each other so far. So let's get into the field and see how this is working out. We can see that the Landman is under a lot of pressure from Emil. Emil is sitting there of a set of medium compound tires. The Landman is on the hard, so he will be struggling for a little bit of grip initially. Ooh, Emil just really flicking the car right in there. The Landman will be struggling a little bit there with a bit of grip to get those tires up to temperature, but then those medium compound tires will be able to get him straight into the Emil straight into the action. And let's see, so far we're looking at the field and everybody's pretty much spaced out just enough. And as we go through the start-finish, going past the start-finish, we got the Williams under the attack of Jock. Jock just really trying to make a move right here on Michael. Oh, gee whiz, right there. Almost missed out on that action right there. Jock managing to really get that move completed, going right in the inside. Michael backing off a little bit. He didn't have that corner, going out a little bit wide there so far. And let's see if Michael will be able to retaliate right back. Oh, we got a Zeal who almost kind of went out wide there. It looked, oh no, that's just a bit of an oversight that we saw or something like that. But anyways, let's carry on going with these guys right here up at top, and really getting into it 100% so far. And we can see that the Lion Lamb has managed to make up 4 positions, while Jock has made up 10 positions so far. As they go past the back straight on the next lap, we'll be going into some DRS action right here. These guys right up front are real close to each other. Looks like Marco Faris falling under a lot of pressure from the Lion Lamb. The Lion Lamb has got Zeal right on top of him. Ooh, G-Funk. Ooh, what happened to G-Funk right there? Hopefully that was not a bit of a big mistake coming from G-Funk. Unlucky for G-Funk, as we now have another safety car once again. Looks like G-Funk might have slipped coming out of the left right-hander right there. Oh, it's unfortunate we did not get into that action right there. So here we go again, the bobbing and weaving game. Oh my word. Now this should allow Marcus to get himself into a better position to catch up to the guys. So wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely something we do not want to see at all. So will the Ladman be able to give G-Funk is now left? So that's unfortunate for G-Funk. After that incident, unfortunately, we never got to catch it. That looked quite painful for this young man who's just retired, and now we're back at it again. 1 lap safety car and 1 lap safety car. Are we gonna keep doing this, or are we gonna finish the race doing 1 lap safety cars all the time? Oh Lord, the curbs. Yes, definitely 100% Wolf there. I agree with you. He most probably got onto those curbs, had a little bit too much of curbs, and you know, the curbs are real bad for you as a driver, you know, and it's unsettling the car throughout the corner. So we have Jock, who's went straight into the pits for a set of hard compound tires. Oh, this is going to be one interesting race we're going to have here, as we can see. So this has now taken out Jock from contention of getting any podium positions so far. And right here puts Zeal right back into the mix with Emil. Those two drivers have pitted a little bit earlier on. Emil deciding to go out for a set of medium compound tires, while Zeal goes out for a longer stint with the hard compound tires. Hopefully that's going to be a real good strategy for him. Right, so back at it again behind the safety car. Hopefully the safety car will be going in on this lap right here. As you can see, all the drivers are headed straight down the start finish straight. So this is looking fairly good now, as we will be restarting the race on this lap. As you can see right here, the drivers are just bobbing and weaving, trying to get a lot of tension, a lot of pressure into the tires to get that temperature up. But I can see the guys of the hard compound tires just really relaxing. They might regret not bobbing and weaving, because as I said, hard compound tires need a lot of heat to be at the right temperature to get all nice and racy. So this is not looking real great, especially for this driver right here at Landmine, just really chilling out, you know, just going through the track. Hopefully we got an alpha who's decided that he'll be having a bit of fun there in the grass. Okay. That's quite interesting, as you can see, as he definitely will be rejoining the track just now. So that is the alpha of Emil, who spinned out, and let's see if he's had any damage so far. Emil is definitely okay. He hasn't had any damage, and he should be fine. So now Emil is going to have to fight his way all the way through the whole entire race grid so far. Right, safety cars going in on this lap. Hopefully we're going to be seeing a lot of drivers now starting to bob and weave so far, and we can see Michael Ferrari restarting the safety car for the second time again with us right here as he leads once more. As you can see, a lot of drivers are almost getting a little bit too close for comfort with each other. So this is going to be one heck of an interesting restart today of the safety car, because as we can see, Michael Ferrari is not wasting any time at all. Oh, there we go, backs up the rest of the drivers and starts accelerating on the last. Ooh, that's a big mistake right there, as the drivers from behind will be able. Ooh, going side by side already, itching a little bit too close for comfort, as the drivers really want to get that position. There we saw Michael Ferrari just taking a bit of a cheeky launch right there, and we see that Zeal and the Line Lamb are almost side by side. Will Zeal be doing a dive in, or is he going to back off from that? He definitely does. Oh, going side by side, going up onto the next right hand. Oh, there we go. The Landman loses his car there, and now we got a bit of Jock retires, unfortunately. As I've said, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta get those tires nice and toasty. As you can see right here, we got the Red Bull of Jarvis trying to make a move on Landman. Landman just really blocking him from making a move, shutting the door on Jarvis. Jarvis really trying his utmost best to try and make another move again, and so far it's not going to be happening. It looks like the Line Lamb is struggling with those hard compound tires. As I've said, he did not warm them up enough. Jarvis making sure he gets himself real nice and close to the Line Lamb, and now Jarvis is under attack of Skixy. Ooh, we got interesting overtake there, ladies and ooh gosh, Skixy losing his car. Oh my word, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that is unfortunate for Skitsky. The race is clean. Oh, definitely this race is claiming lives, as we can see Marcus going out wide. Oh my word, that's definitely what Marcus wants right there. As you can see right here, a few drivers going into the pits after having a bit of an entanglement with each other. As you can see right here, going right up to the top, guys, and we have the Landman right on top of Zeal, trying to get closer and closer to Zeal, and we right here have Drew also slowly recovering from that pit stop that he had previously on the other safety car. So he's gotten himself all the way back into 5th place once more again. So we got a huge lockup happening right up front here from the two drivers, which is Michael Ferrari and Zeal. Zeal is really trying to get closer and closer to Michael Ferrari. Zeal should be able to get this real good toe on the back straight right here, as it punches, as Michael Ferrari punches through the nice good hole for Zeal to get that good slipstream. And we can see right here Landman getting into a bit of a steady rhythm right here. Great restart from Michael Ferrari, definitely a real good restart, just really giving them a bit of a tricky restart, definitely. So let's see how this is going to turn out for these guys as they really try to get themselves back up to speed and pace. And we can see that Zeal is definitely on fire with those hard compound tires, as he blitzes right through. He's right behind Marco Furi. Marco Furi goes in quite deep to try to prevent Zeal from taking his position so far. So it looks like Zeal will be only making a move on Marco Furi in the few next laps to come. That's if Marco Furi will be making any mistakes. It will be happening quite soon, but we can see Ladman getting forever so slightly closer to Zeal. Oh, what a lock up there coming from Zeal as the trail breaks into that left-hander. That is definitely something he does not want locking up going into the corner, but so far has managed to keep the car in check. Here we go, as now Zeal gets a DRS to get him closer to Marco Furi. Marco Furi just really trying to stay away from Zeal. Let's see how far Marco Furi is. Definitely not worried, as you can see that his ERS is not working too much. It's just really tapping through a little bit of the ERS and then switching it off so far. Hopefully he'll be able to, you can see Zeal is really getting nice, close and personal with Marco Furi's engine right here as we go through the start finish straight. As you can see now, Zeal is going side by side with Marco Furi, and Zeal completes the move. What a spectacular move coming from Marco Furi right there. The broadcast camera did not do us any justice, but definitely we managed to catch that action a little bit late there, but getting into that action was real good. Now we see Marco Furi panicking, going out a little bit too wide right there. Definitely Zeal just really doing a real good overtake right there. Marco Furi, hopefully Zeal will have enough. Ooh, there we go. Zeal starting to really get into the cracking game of setting real good times and having real good pace for 118. But as you can see right here, Zeal is really going to try to push as hard as he can to stay away from Marco Furi. Marco Furi is under a little bit of more pressure once more again. Drew gets a 3-second penalty for exceeding track limits. Marco Furi will be under a lot of pressure from the runner behind him of Ladman. Ladman just really getting closer and closer, and I can see that Zeal is punching as hard as he can to stay away from the DRS detection zone for Marco Furi, as he is now 1 second right in front of Michael so far. Now Michael is now gonna be falling victim to Ladman, as Ladman goes into the DRS zone, gives him a bit of extra speed, as we can see Ladman goes right past side by side of Marco Furi. Ladman completes that move quite well right there. Real nice smooth work. I don't know what's happening with Marco Furi, but he's definitely not in pace at all. Ladman is just really cruising. It looks like the harder compound tires, that's more speed than the mediums. The mediums should be a faster set of tires, and so far it's not looking so great for them, but hopefully this will come right for Marco Furi, as he's now currently sitting on 13 laps of those medium compound tires. I think they've now reached the point of no return. It's now time for those tires to fall off. Most probably that's what he's experiencing right now. No tire grip at all. Right here, we can see once again Ladman is definitely on a charge. He's already within DRS detection as he goes through the back straight, getting that DRS, getting himself closer to Zeal, but Zeal seems to be maybe made a bit of a mistake right there, but Marco Furi is definitely losing out on a bit of pace so far, and now we can see that Ladman is just crushing it real hard as they now go through the DRS detection zone. It looks like Ladman is getting the DRS 100%. This should allow him to get real close and personal with Zeal, but Zeal managing to keep away from Marco Furi so far. Zeal just really getting on top of those apexes and curbs, just keeping the car nice and tidy so far. This is looking real great from these guys right up here. Oh my word, the top 3 positions are just on fire today. Hopefully we'll be seeing some more action coming through from the guys in the middle, and you can see the times just getting so ever so slightly closer and closer, coming from Emil going towards that Skekski right there. Emil has managed to cut the time between the two super closely, but it looks like Skekski is getting closer and closer to Sushi. And here we go again. Ladman getting the DRS to get himself closer to Zeal. Drew getting another 3-second penalty. Let's have a look and see. Drew is sitting on a 6-second penalty while Sushi's on a 5-second penalty. That's not real great for Drew so far. It's not a great race for this young man, and let's see how this is going to go out and turn out for these two guys up top right here. Will Ladman be able to take that position away from Zeal? Zeal will be able to defend Ladman from taking his position. Here we go once again. DRS start finish straight. Will Ladman be able to make a move on Zeal? Zeal just takes a bit of a small tilt towards the right to just get off the Ladman, but Ladman just having to stay right behind Zeal once more again for another lap. Hopefully this turns out to be one beautiful great battle that we're seeing right here, ladies and gentlemen. But we can see Emil is catching up to Skekski. He's already taken out half a second on that previous lap so far, so that's looking real great for Emil. And we can see Skekski is getting closer. He's already taken out a few tenths from Sushi, and it looks like he's definitely getting more and more speed. As you can see right here, the battle comes up once again under DRS, and Skekski will be within DRS detection for himself right there, as he is right behind Sushi. So let's see what's going to happen between these two guys right up here as they go through the back straight. Will Skekski be able to get himself super close to Sushi, which definitely. Right, back onto the leaders right here. Once again, Zeal has managed to pull himself a little bit further away from the Ladman. Ladman must have had a bit of a mistake there as he goes through the last few corners. Goes out a little bit wide. They just open up the right-hander on the first corner. That's looking real great. It's definitely the right technique to go through so far. Oh, wow, what a beautiful race we are seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. Quite stable, no drama, nothing. And definitely we're going to be seeing more racing coming from these two guys. As you can see right here, let's try and get on board with Skekski going through the first sector right here. Skekski getting so close to the Red Bull. He's really pushing as hard as he can. It looks like Skekski's going to be able to make a move just tiny bit. Oh my word, the Red Bull just manages to get away from that, and unfortunately staying right behind is Skekski right there. The door has been closed for a little bit there, and let's see how this is going to work out for these two guys as they now try to power out again as they go towards the back straight. As you can see right there, we are keeping an eye out on Zeal and the Ladman. Ladman is right on top of Zeal. Zeal will have to push harder once again, as they will not be I don't think he'll be able to keep Ladman away from him. So far it looks like the pressure is really mounting between the two drivers, and it's been one heck of a beautiful race, as we can see, as the times get so close between the two drivers going through the first sector. Oh, there we go, the last corner of the track as they're now headed towards the start finish. Will Skekski be able to make a move on the Sushi so far? No, so far it's looking fairly dry for Skekski, but he has gotten himself a whole lot closer to Sushi, and this is quite interesting as Emil is now within 3 seconds away. He's really cracking down on a lot of speed so far. Zeal is managing to keep Ladman almost a second behind all the time, and hopefully that battle will stay like that for a bit, as we can see between Skekski and Sushi as the battle unfolds right here. Skekski really seems to be struggling to make a move on Sushi so far. Here we go. His Ladman is out of DRS detection now, and that means Ladman will be just only be getting the tow from Zeal as they now go towards the last few corners between these two drivers. Skekski and Sushi just really going at it. Skekski getting really close, and Emil just on a charge. getting super close to the guys up front. We might be seeing a bit of a three-way battle that's looming right here in the next coming 2 laps so far. Skekski just really backing out on the corner. What's going on? That's quite interesting right there. Seems like he backed off and now he's lost a lot of pace, and now this is allowing Emil to get that good toe and DRS, and this is gonna put a lot of pressure on Skekski as Emil will be right on top of Skekski right there. So let's see how this is gonna work out through these coming few corners as Emil gets closer and closer to Skekski. Ooh. As you can see right here, I can see the Landman is right on top of Zeal's gearbox right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is so unfortunate, but I can see Emil is going to make a move right here on Skekski so far, and this is quite a tricky. Ooh, there we go. Goes out wide, gets the DRS, and we can see Drew is right on top of Drum. And oh my word, this is quite interesting. Yeah, we've got a few battles happening right here. Drew who's right on top of Drum. Drum just really trying to keep away from Drew, and pretty much. Oh, there we go. We got a bit of a move coming there from. Oh, that Drew loses out on a lot of places right there. That cost Drew a big problem, and he's lost out on placing right there. As we go down the start finish, we are seeing positions change, and we can see that Skekski is managing to stay away from Emil, because Emil is just he's got a DRS, but now Skekski's also got DRS after Drew goes into the pit, and let's see how this is going to work out. Now Drum is going to be under attack from Skekski. As you can see now, they go side by side. Ooh, completing the move quite swiftly right there without any issues. Skekski having to back off into the corner. As you can see, Emil came in flying without any issues right there. So let's see how this is going to turn out, as we can see that Emil's still on a chart and Skekski is definitely having issues with those tires as they're about to start falling off completely. They've already done 17 laps. By this time, it's now time to pit for those tires. Oh, we've got a move coming up right here. As you can see, the Renault of Ladman getting really close to the Ferrari of Zeal. Zeal really keeping that Ferrari in check and keeping it at a really good composed situation right here. The question is, who's going to pit first? Zeal has already done 2 more laps than Ladman. Ladman will still have a bit of a grip so far. So this is looking real toasty for this young man up front, Zeal. And we can see right there, oh, Skekski goes straight into the pits, and let's try to get on board on the leaders battle happening right here. As you can see, oh, Emil also making another move again. Oh, once more again, same place, right next to the AlphaTauri. Will Emil be able to come out victorious out of this one right there? Ooh, side by side, almost again, going through the next corner. The AlphaTauri is definitely not giving in and just defends his position, definitely. Oh, Drum just really fighting for his position without a doubt, just pushing as hard as he can to keep Emil out of that position. Emil will definitely have to go into the pits quite soon. Oh, we got a safety car. Ladies and gentlemen, this allows the race leaders to go straight into the pit and go out for another set of tires. As you can see, the guys are going out for some set of mediums right there. That's going to be looking real great for them, and that's definitely something that we're going to look out for. So this will allow Marco Ferri to also go straight into the pits and be in contention of that's an interesting one right there. As you can see, Ladman goes goes into the pits and manages to go right in front of Zeal. Zeal with the meter. Ooh, a bit of damage happening there between Emil and Drum. So this is going to cost Emil a bit of time in the pits, and he's going to have to claw himself all the way up once again. Jarvis just deciding to stay out on the field, and hopefully he'll be going into the pits and get himself another set of tires. As we can see, most of the drivers go straight into the pits for another set. Another one, yes, again. This is definitely not what we want to see. So we have a bit of a pit switcheroo right there between Zeal and Ladman. Zeal deciding to go for a set of mediums. He definitely knows that he is fast with that set of mediums, looking and judging his time trial time, and we can see, oh, there we go, Jarvis deciding to go into the pits, which is a good idea. And we know Ladman is going to try his utmost best to outperform Zeal's medium set, and we've got Michael Fury, who's going to be putting some charge right there. It looks like Megan, your wish might happen that Michael Fury will be able to get back into the race, definitely after a bit of an incident early on in the race. So a quarter of, almost half of the field is already out, and oh, that's interesting right there, as we have Jarvis just managing to get out of the pits and get the third place position. Okay, that's strange. Zeal going out into the pits, deciding to change over to the set of soft compound tires. He made a mistake by going for a medium set, so he feels like he'll go a little bit faster, definitely, with the set of softs. So Jarvis goes out for a set of mediums, which was a bad idea if we're looking at the race leaders. And so this does now put Michael in a better position to beat Ladman right now, as we currently see that Michael might have a bit of pace when it comes to those soft compound tires. So hopefully Ladman is ready to defend and fend off Michael's attack, and he's definitely out there for some bit of revenge. So this is quite interesting, as Jarvis managed to snatch himself a bit of a podium position right here, getting a third place position after his pit stop. After Zeal decided to go out for another pit stop right here. So let's see how this is going to turn out for these guys, as they are now under safety car once again, and they should be doing this last lap together behind the safety car. Oh, we've got Jarvis going into the pits for a set of softs, most probably. That is just definitely a bad thought out idea. I would have just stayed out there with those mediums, but if he feels like he still has a bit of more speed to keep away from the other guys, hopefully he will. And we can see that Drum just takes that position easily for him. Marcus also taking a position. Skekski's going to be in position to take it. As you can see, the McLaren goes right there. Pits. After the pits right there, Jarvis is landed himself right in front of his teammate Sushi, and that is so unfortunate. He dropped all the way down the field so far. So as we now headed towards the last few laps of this race, this is going to be more of a sprint race than anything else, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be one heck of an insane restart. Jarvis disconnecting, it looks. And right, so let's see how this is going to work out, as the Lion Lamb also manages to catch up to the rest of the field. Sushi's got a lot of penalties. This will really ruin his race when it comes to getting himself into a position to take some good places. So he'll have to settle out for the 10th place maybe. So let's hope for the best for this young man. So this will be our last this should be our last safety car for this race so far. The only thing we'll be getting is VSC. Here we go, as a safety car will be going in on this lap. So will Ladman be able to get a real good start out of the safety car, or will Michael Fury be able to really get into there, in there, and take Ladman's position? Oh, we can see Zeal has managed to get himself into third place. Oh yes, Jarvis decided to pit. Right, so this is quite interesting. This is quite interesting right here. Hopefully Drum will be able to defend as well as he did during the race. Oh, can see Zeal is really getting eager to get out there and make a move. Right, so now we restart. As you can see, Ladman just really gets onto the gas immediately coming out of that last corner. A lot of tow happening right here as the drivers... Ooh, there he goes. Zeal trying to seek out a bit of a move on Marco Fury, but Marco Fury just really defending that corner, definitely going in, and we see Emil making a move on Skekski. Finally Emil makes a move on Skekski, and Skekski is not going to come back from that, definitely. So let's see how it's going on. Right up top right here, Zeal is right on top of Michael Fourie. Michael Fourie locks up into the corner, and Zeal managing to get right close and personal with Michael Fourie's gearbox. Will Zeal be able to make a move on Michael Fourie, going up to the back straight of the Spain track? Ooh, there we go. Zeal will be able to make a move. There we go. Zeal side by side with Michael Fourie and manages to complete the move. Real nice there. Real done. Well done from Zeal. Thinking about doing that. What an epic move coming from Zeal. Looking real good so far. Michael Fourie didn't see that coming at all. As you can see, the AlphaTauri of Drum is under a lot of pressure right now. As you can see that we got okay, the line lamp getting a 3-second penalty. There we go. We got Marcus who's about to make a move on Drum. Will he be able to complete that move so far? Ooh, with a set of mediums, Drum goes side by side with Marcus. Drum goes in too deep right there, gets onto the curb and loses that position right there. Oh, that is so unfortunate. That is so well done for Drum, just really getting in there, young man, getting in there, and unfortunately not managing to take his place back. So we got Emil right on top of Marcus. Will Emil be able to get himself all the way up into top 3 positions? He's got the 2 Williams cars to go past to get that into the podium stance position right there. So let's see how this is going to turn out for this guy. Oh, Jarvis's AI. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Alright, so this is not looking so great for some of these drivers right here, as they're now under a lot of pressure. Ladman just really cracking out on those fast times there, getting that bit of fresh air. So far, Zeal not seeming to be able to get close to Ladman. Now this is going to be an interesting battle as we're heading out on our last few laps, and we see as we see that the Alpha is really getting in there, just putting a lot of pressure on the Williams of Marcus. Oh wow, this is going to be one heck of interesting race coming up right here. Oh my word, as this Alpha is just on flames with a lot of pace so far. The Ladman is right on top of Drum. Definitely Ladman is going to be trying to see if he can make a move on Drum so far, and it looks like there will be a move happening right here as this go through the back straight, and he gets that DRS. Will Drum be able to make a move on Ladman, the line lamb? Will he be able to make a move on Drum so far? Looks like Drum is going to keep his position until the start finish straight. And we can see Zeal is now within DRS zone detection right there. So Zeal is definitely on fire, catching up to the Ladman right there. And now we've got Emil who's going to be able to make a move on Zeal, taking the fastest time for 117.5. We got Emil right now making a move on Marcus. Marcus just can't defend on Emil. Emil just getting there. Emil just goes side by side out wide and then takes the inside, and then there we go, side by side still going. Emil backs off, and we got the line lamb managing to also make a move on Drum after the second corner. Oh whoa, Drum goes out wide and allowing the line lamb to take that position so far. Here we go once again. We got Emil right on top of Marcus, and definitely Marcus is not having any of it as he's trying to defend his position to make sure that his partner gets that 3rd place position. If Marcus lets Emil loose, oh, that's it. That is the end for the Williams, getting a bit of a podium finish right there. Ooh. We're getting real close and personal right here with the 2 guys right up front, our 2 leaders right here. We got Zeal and the Ladman real close. Zeal getting his wing right up against Ladman's Ladman's gearbox, and this is not looking so great for Ladman as they both are running out of ERS, and yes, he powering through towards the first corner, and definitely Zeal not managing to make up some moves right there. Oh, missed out on this opportunity that has happened right here. Oh, Marcus makes a mistake, spins out, and we didn't see the path of Emil on Marcus, but that is the end of Marcus having to tumble down the grid right now. Oh, that is not good at all. Oh, that's such a tough one right here. We are seeing a lot of action coming right here from the guys at the back. We got Skekski on a charge onto Drum, and Drum just really struggling with the pace a little bit right there. So we're trying to get a hold of this. What's going to happen right here with the two guys up front? Will Zeal be able to make a move on the Ladman? Or will Ladman be able to keep away Zeal? So far, it's not looking so great. Marcus just really tumbling down after the incident that he had with Emil. Emil's a second at position, easily away from Marcus after making that mistake. Marcus didn't see that coming. Oh, here we go again at ERS, just really running out as the guys are definitely... Oh, here we go. Will we see a move coming from Zeal? Zeal just takes on the outside. Will Zeal be able to keep the speed up as he goes around the outside? There we go. Goes into the inside and goes out wide for Ladman. Zeal takes that position quite easily. This is an interesting, beautiful move done by Zeal. What an awesome move. It looks like... Oh, Ladman might have had a bit of a spin out there, giving Marco Free his position. Oh my word, that is so unfortunate, definitely. Oh, that is so unfortunate for Ladman. As you can see right here, he's now behind Marco Free. Marco Free is trying his best to keep away. So now this will be a real good finish for Zeal right here if he keeps it together. It's just a matter of time right now. We've got a DRS train happening between Emil Ladman and Marco Free. And sure, this is going to be one beautiful finish as Emil wants to get himself onto that podium right there. Landman, the Lion Lamb getting a 3-second penalty right there. Oh, I almost thought it was Landman getting a 3-second penalty. That would have ruined his race right there. But so far, so Confetti, okay, so far. Now Marco Puri will be under attack, and we can see Emil just using as much as he can of that ERS, and Landman just blistering right through, and you can see Marco Puri positioning his car in the right place to avoid any issues coming up. So far, he's going to be able to keep... Oh, Ladman goes out wide, and then that's an easy peasy move for Emil. Emil has been on the attack so far, just really cracking it out there, getting easy peasy positions by putting a lot of pressure on the drivers. Now the question is, will Marco Puri be able to withstand the pressure from Emil, or will Ladman be able to put pressure on Emil and get the position right back? Oh, there we go. As you can see, Ladman gets a DRS, gets himself real nice and close, and not making any moves so far. So hopefully he'll be able to regen some ERS for the start finish straight, as they're now headed into the last lap that's coming up. Will these guys be able to make a switcheroo somewhere, or will we be seeing the position stay the same? Michael Free just really racing his heart out to keep that second place position. Oh, here we go. Oh, Emil just takes... Oh gosh, oh, that is the end of the race. Oh no, that would have been so awesome to see another action-packed lap coming from these three guys. That is so unfortunate for the for Ladman, as he didn't manage to keep his car right coming through that right left-hander between him and Zeal, and it's so unfortunate what happened there. But ladies and gentlemen, wow, what a beautiful race right there. Well done to our driver of the day right there, Drum, and Zeal finishing and taking the podium position. Wow, what a race coming from these guys right here. I told you guys, if you do not get the snacks and you blink or you go out to the toilet and do something, you're gonna miss out on so much action right here. So we've seen a lot of close racing right there. Our race leader taken by Zeal right there, and he takes the fastest lap. Real good coming from this guy. He's been doing quite well so far, and then followed by Michael Fari fighting himself all the way from behind the grid so far, or to say the middle of the grid. And then Emil right there managing to recover after a few issues on in the first few laps, and then Marcus managing, in fourth place we got Ladman just hardly managing to get himself into a good position after a mistake between him and Zeal, but he does manage to grab himself that fourth place position. Then we got Marcus in fifth place, just really hanging in there for dear life, and then the Lion Lamb just grabbing those penalties, losing out to the position to Marcus, and then got Thrum in seventh, Skekski in eighth, and then we have Sushi in ninth, and then we got Jarvis in 10th. That finishes off the points position right there. Then we got Drew in 11th, Jock and G-Funk and Wolf not managing to finish the race. Wanted top 5. Oh, Marcus wanted top 5. Oh, that's so tough, man. Hashtag. Oh, wow. What a beautiful race, ladies and gentlemen. What an insanely beautiful race. I'm not gonna lie. That was awesome. If you missed out on the action that has happened there, you definitely missed out on some good times. 100% missed out on some good times. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are ready to rumble, to go to sleep. But before you do that, make sure you like and subscribe, and I hope you definitely enjoyed that, and you definitely will be seeing more of me coming up next week, Wednesday. So signing out here from Rego, 100% enjoyed what I saw today, and definitely willing to see some more action coming up next week. So this is going to be one beautiful season we have right here. So I hope you guys are ready to rumble for next week, because this is going to be hectic times out there, a lot more action. It's so unfortunate tier 2 ended up in the rainy times, but it is what it is, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night and sweet dreams, and thank you for watching our stream here today on ACORIA Gaming eSport League. So here I am, Rego, signing out. Enjoy your evening.